What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Lady in Black, the track that is too tough to tame. Darlington International Speedway in the heart of South Carolina in Darlington, South Carolina. As we're here tonight for the ISNF Throwback Cup Series presented by CMP Furniture and Decor. Hope everybody is ready for a fun night of racing. We finally got all of the technical glitches out of the way, so we are live. Able to actually show you the race now finally, so should be a fun one. Uncle Kenny was happening, Brogan was happening. But hope everybody's ready for a fun night of racing as we get ready to get after it here tonight. Go ahead and bring up your top 20 for you so you can see where the running order is currently. And we'll get down to the racetrack and show you some of the action as the drivers prepare for tonight's event. Well, really, today's event, because start time moved up due to the Super Bowl tonight, so everything was moved forward by a good little bit. Casey Wiggins, what's going on? But if you've never been to Darlington, I highly recommend it. Put it on your bucket list as a track to go check out and see at some point in your life. It is honestly that good of a racetrack in my opinion. But right now, William Carp your fastest, Butcher Benjamin second quickest, Cook third, Curly fourth, Kyle Quintrell, old Q-Tip currently fifth quickest, old Chewy runs sixth, Rourke seventh, Parson eighth, Gowker ninth, Chrisman 10th, Feeling 11th, Thorne 12th, Hewins, Eccles, Bauk, Woodrum, Castle, Woodward, Snowflake, and Lesser. Kendra out on the YouTube side, what's going on? She says, go Michael number 45 to get it done tonight. So we've got about 9.5 minutes left in practice. For those of y'all that are not familiar with the way that this works with this series, kind of give you guys a little bit of a brief update as to how they do things here. Find my notes here real quick. Had them all written out all pretty last week. So, the paint schemes that you're going to see tonight are from the 1990 to 2009 season. That is one of the requirements. They must run a retro paint scheme. Each week they'll do a honorary pace lap for a lost NASCAR driver that was lost either due to an accident or something else, maybe have taken them out of it. So you'll have the opportunity to see these drivers. Tonight they'll do one, and each week they encourage each of you to voice your opinion as to what driver you would like to see recognized next week. So make sure you put your vote in for that. They are also at the same time, they are in the middle of recruiting still. So if you are a driver out there watching and you want to be a part of it, feel free to send in a message to Miss Rhea and them over at ISNF on the iRacing side. But should be a fun race tonight. Mike Lester out there says I'm the best. Make sure everybody understands that each week. See old Chewy out there, Brian Chew in the 18. Excuse me there. Sorry, I had to sneeze. But drivers getting some time in right now. You see Carl Roque there in the number 47 Hungry Jack car. Austin Cook in the 6. But how's everybody doing on this lovely Super Bowl Sunday? How many of you are planning on actually watching the Super Bowl? I know I probably won't, but that's just me. Kendra letting Mike know he's cocky, but good. You just see Jamie Kerr there in the Davey Allison throwback to his rookie season. Uncle Kenny says I won't watch. Okay. Mike Lester said what bowl? Right now we got 28 drivers registered for this session. We got about 5 minutes left here in qualifying. And oh, the T-Rex DuPont scheme out there. Hell yeah. Oh, David Balk out there. Eugene Thorne and the old Tony Stewart Home Depot ride. It's the number 30 Hermie Sadler. Let's check him out. Actually, yeah, the 30 the 30 is Hermie Sadler. I thought you were asking if it was a Hermie Sadler throwback. So yeah, 30 is Hermie Sadler. I was like, I don't know. Wonder what throwback they got for Hermie. Kind of caught me off guard there. You see Eugene Thorne there, 17th quickest in practice right now. There's Brian Chu there in the 18. The Interstate Batteries. I think that's a Bobby Labonte one, not a Dale Jarrett one. But here's the Kyle Petty Brawny throwback for the 45 of Michael Lester. But I do want to give a shout out to our pre-race sponsor, Gearhead Coffee. Check them out at gearheadcoffee.com. Put in promo code FULLSEND10, get you 10% off your entire purchase. So definitely want to give them some love. Stop the rundown here for 1 second and pull up your point standings for you. Set the mini driver bar as well. This is your CP Rivers Furniture and Decor Joka Graphix point standings. Coming into today, Taylor Butcher Benjamin, your current points leader over Jeff Weimer, Brian Chu, Daniel Wilkerson, Rhea Ferris, Eugene Thorne, Jamie Kerr, Johnny Castle, Albert Hewins, and Roland Landry, your top 10. Eddie Rivers currently sits 20th. Him and Derek Cook tied for that 19th spot at 144 points back from your current leader right now. Let's also take some time here to take a look at our track information. Brought to you by Shatterbatter. We're at Darlington International Raceway. It's 1.31 mile racetrack, one of the first super speedways ever. Actually, it's the first super speedway ever. 4 turns. Temperature right now at the track is 70 degrees with 9-mile-an-hour winds out of the north. Which I can believe that because the wind is whistling near my house. As I'm about 45 minutes from there. So I got about 2 minutes left in practice here for these drivers. Tim Cook says, go get him, Austin. Heck yeah. Down to the final minute 45 here in practice. As the drivers get their final laps in before qualifying. One thing about Darlington, you'll hear me say this a lot tonight. Darlington is one of those racetracks that does not reward an aggressive driver. Darlington is all about racing the racetrack. You need to save your car, be there at the end of this thing. Last thing you want to do is get too focused on the driver in front of you, start racing that driver in front of you. You'll end up hitting the wall when they hit the wall. So, you want to avoid those Darlington stripes, and the best way to do that is to race the racetrack. Taylor Lee's streaming his perspective on his Twitch. So feel free to check Taylor out over on his Twitch as he streams it from in-car if you want to see an in-car perspective. See old Q-Tip there, currently 5th fastest in practice. And that Neil Bonnet throwback, the Mom and Pops number 31. There is a Ryan Newman throwback, the U.S. Army for Ryan Newman. But final 20 seconds of practice winding down as we get ready to roll over to qualifying. See Hunter Post in there getting loose out of the corner. All right. Your countdown to green brought to you by Gearhead Coffee is going to come to an end. And we're going to get ready to roll over into qualifying. So we'll bring up your qualifying driver bar along with the running order, or the qualifying drop down. As we let that kind of do its thing there. Bring that qualifying drop down for you. You see Carl Rourke rolling off of pit road. There's Taylor Benjamin rolling off pit road as well. TJ Chrisman. And then number 10, Johnny Benson, Eagle 1 throwback. Phantom Martinez. And that Geico, Casey Mears throwback. Just watch him come out of turn number 4. Tyler Curley and the Greg Biffle 3M throwback. Still waiting on that first time to pop up. That is the Mike Wallace one. You are correct, Papa Cave. That is the Mike Wallace one. Casey Mears' one was more white than red and blue. You are correct. Once again, I stand corrected. Butcher Benjamin, right now you're fastest at a 27.428. Chrisman second quickest. Martinez third. Rourke fourth. Lester and Rhea. Pete Woodruff wants to let y'all know he's driving the 98 tonight. The 98 is going to be fast. Phantom on his second lap, going to be fourth quickest still. He'll fall to fifth now as Tyler Curley goes to the top at a 27.008. No surprise to see a Greg Biffle scheme car at the front of Darlington. Greg Biffle always was fast at Darlington. KQ2, he's going to come across in third in the Neil Bonnet ride. See Hunter Parson heading out there. How about the Smokin' Joe Jimmy Spencer car for David Swift at number 23. Derek Feeling in the Jimmy Means Alka-Seltzer throwback. Eugene Thorne and the Tony Stewart. I can't remember if that was a Jurassic Park movie scheme. Can't remember that one. Eugene currently 14th as he finishes his second lap. Eugene will stay, well, no, he'll fall to 16th now. As Johnny Castle in the 71 actually leapfrogs him. You see Dave Holmberg. He's going to loop it on his very first lap. That's going to kill his qualifying attempt. He'll now only have one lap to get it done. Hermie Sadler jumps the 5th quickest. See what Holmberg's able to do here. He'll bring it out of 4 and get the white flag. You see the 71 of Johnny Castle, that real tree Dave Marcus throwback. Wonder if he's got the penny loafers and all on tonight. As Holmberg has an issue again in turn number 1, and that'll kill his qualifying altogether. Final 25 seconds of qualifying left here. Alrighty, that's going to bring qualifying to a close. Field's going to grid up down there on the front stretch and get ready to rock and roll here. And we're going to go through your pit pass with the Queen Bee starting grid for tonight's race. Starting on the pole will be Tyler Curley, and that number 16 Greg Biffle throwback. To his outside will be the 8 of Taylor Butcher Benjamin. As Taylor again providing the in-car camera for those of y'all that want to watch it over on Twitch. Row number 2 is where you'll find KQ2, or Q-Tip as we call him, in the Neil Bonnet throwback, along with Austin Cook in the Mark Martin throwback. Row number 3 is where you'll find Hermie Sadler along with William Brown in that 09 Mikasuki Chevrolet. Hunter Parsons in the 19 and Brian Chu in the 18 will start in row number 4. Row 5 is where you'll find William Karp and Phantom Martinez. Row 6, Jamie Kerr and Derek Feeling. Row 7, Hunter Poston along with TJ Chrisman. Row 8, Carl Rourke along with Johnny Castle. Row 9, Eugene Thorne and Michael Lester. Row 10, Pete Woodrum along with Reverend Rhea Ferris. Row 11, Bentley Glasser along with Jeff Weimer. Row 12, Jimmy Gowker along with Albert Hewins. Row 13, Derek Cook along with Travis Eccles. Row 14, Roland Landry along with David Bauk. Row 15, Dave Holmberg and Ethan Woodward. And row 16, starting shotgun on the field in 31st, will be David Swift. $147 laps the distance here tonight. Right now, track temps dropped 2 degrees. We're at 68 degrees on track temp, 65 air temp. Oh, 6 of Austin Cook. Got on the gas a little too hard. Noser in the wall there. No harm, no foul there. As they get them turned and going in the right direction. How about the 32 Tide ride? You see Jamie Kerr in the number 28 making his way to the front of the field. And we'll focus in on Jamie there at the front. As the tribute this week will be to Hueytown, Alabama's own Davey Allison. Davey Allison, one of those drivers that was lost way too early in life, died in a helicopter crash at Talladega Speedway. Going to watch Neil Bonnett's son practice a ARCA car. Him and Red Farmer both involved in the helicopter crash. Red Farmer able to walk away. Davey went to the hospital and unfortunately did not survive his injuries. So Davey Allison is your legacy driver this week that they're honoring. And then number 28, Texaco Haviland Ford for Robert Yates Racing. Sport would have been a lot different if Davey had lived, if you ask me personally. But that's just my personal opinion. But Davey Allison, one of the greats, gone too soon. So that is this week's Legacy Driver of the Week. Again, next week, Legacy Driver, feel free to put your vote as a driver you would like to see honored and recognized, as each week they'll honor and recognize a fallen NASCAR driver from the past. And again, this week's is Hueytown, Alabama's own Davey Allison. I actually got to watch, just fun fact, Davey's last IROC Series win came at Darlington. And I actually got to watch that in person. And I actually got to see Alan Quickie's last Cup race at Darlington. All right, well, Jamie will now file back in line. And we will go green flag racing this next time out of turn number 4. As the field follows the pace car down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4, the pace car will make a hard left on the pit road, leaving the field in the hands of Tyler Curley as we get ready to go here. So we'll bring up your mini driver bar on your right hand side along with your top 5 on the left as we get ready to go green flag racing out of turn number 4. Uncle Kenny with the 12 for the over-under. I'm going to take the under on the night. Green flag in the air. Oh, Curley spins the tires. That's going to allow Benjamin Butcher to get around him on the outside, bringing along Austin Cook in that 6. As you watch him work through the corner here. You see the 0 down there on the bottom. 28 of Jamie Kerr going to be able to go around. Here comes Peter Woodrum in that 98. That RCA John Andretti throwback is caution out on the speedway. Looks like possibly our Hewins had an issue. See if we can back it up and see what happened. Ooh. It happened in front of him. It's like maybe David Swift in the 23. Yeah. Oh no, the 18 of Brian Chu. See if we can see what happened to Brian Chu here. Oh, contact with him in the 0. That's why the 0 was so slow on the apron. Oh, and then when Chu tried to gas it back up, unfortunately, back up the racetrack in front of these other guys. They do get one fast repair, so Chu's not out of it. See Michael Lester in the 45 there. As Butcher Benjamin's going to be your leader. Austin Cook second. Curley back to third after spinning the tires on that initial start. Oh, Curley, get closer to the register, brother. We'll head over here to Discord, and let's see if we can find a driver to talk to real quick. Let's bring this guy in. Huh. Well. That's a problem. Alright, don't look like we'll be interviewing anybody from Discord tonight. As we can't move anybody. So, alright. We work lap 4 of 147 here under caution. Lights still on top of the pace car as we come out of turn number 4. Actually, no, lights are off. We're going to go back green flag racing here. Single file restart. Green flag in the air. Oh, some of them don't get going good. As Benjamin's going to get a big jump over Austin Cook, Curley, Quintral, and Brown. As you watch Austin Cook there in the 6 work his way through the corner. As Tyler Curley is going to look to the inside of him. You see Phantom Martinez back there in 8th, making his way up through the field. Turn number 4, work their way down the front straightaway. Put you in the stands down in turn number 1. Watch the field come towards you as they dive off into turn number 1. See Jamie Kerr there in that 28 along with Hunter Poston in the 38 as they work through turns 1 and 2. It gets real tight there on the exit of turn number 2. Feels like the wall jumps out at you. They'll go down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. Long sweeping turn 3 and 4. Wider than 1 and 2. Then across the stripe. As you watch them, sparks flying and all as the cars bottom out through the corner. Oh, we got one on the inside. Q-tip. Not sure what happened to him. But he is down there on the bottom. See if we can back it up and see what happened to him. Oh, he just caught the wall right there out of turn number 4, or turn number 2. Like I said, it'll jump out there and get you. Bad news for him, though, is no caution as of yet. So he's going to have to get back out there, get on the gas, and try and stay with the field. Trying to stay on the lead lap until that first caution comes out to give him an opportunity to get that damage fixed. But you can see there, that car is heavily damaged. As you see Jamie Kerr now, looks like he's making his way to pit road. pit road here at Darlington is one of the tighter pit roads to get on and off of. Nothing but sand and dirt all over the apron there as you come off the racetrack. As you watch it work down the back straightaway here. Again, long race, 147 laps. Last thing you want to do is get involved with racing the drivers around you. If you see a guy's got to run, let him go. Race the racetrack tonight. If you got a spotter, that's what that spotter's preaching to you all night long here. Race the racetrack. Don't race the drivers around you. Just race this old racetrack. If you give this racetrack respect, it'll respect you back as Rhea gets loose in the center of the corner. It's going to allow the 0-9 to get to her inside as they dive down into 3 and 4. See the 33 working to her inside now as she tries to get down there and block anybody else from getting underneath her. Darlington, one of those tracks where you've got to be patient. You've got to make sure that you're spending time just racing the racetrack. Don't get too caught up racing the people around you. Oh, Brown's going to go Rhea on the front stretch. No caution as of yet. She hammered that inside wall. As Butcher Benjamin's still out front. As it looks like Curly's already come to pit road. Hey man, Austin Cook. Sure why though. Or no? I thought they just kind of lagged out on us for a little bit there. Okay. She wants this battle back here for 18th. Oh! As they come off the corner here, you see that 3 car along with the 21 of Travis Eccles. Old Texas Travis, as they call him. As he runs right there in line. See the different lines they run in turns 3 and 4. Some drivers closer to the wall than others. As right now, 16 laps is what we're working on right now. 15 already in the books. As Bentley Glasser here making ground up on that 28 as they come off the corner. He'll look to the inside down the back straightaway. 28 will roll out early and give it to him, which is going to bring that 0-9 now into the picture. .33 goes around the outside of the 83 there. As you see that Red Bull ride there. I believe Brian Vickers drove the 83 if I'm not mistaken. Did you see Rhea make it her way back out on the racetrack after her incident? It's caution now out on the speedway. Not sure. Why do I see the 16? Did Tyler Curry have an issue? Not seeing it. But I expect to see everyone come to pit road this time, as 18 laps are in the books. You watch the field work down the back straightaway here. Most of the field is kind of pit road already. Laps in the books right now out of 147. See Johnny Castle there. Looks like Johnny decided to stay out in that 71 potentially here. Let's take a look and see if that's what he decided there. Yeah, top three all decide to stay out, so it's going to be interesting to see how they do. Honestly, it's your top 8 that stayed out because you have a couple drivers that pitted on that very first caution. They're still out there, but now it looks like they're going to come to pit road this time. So they stayed out there to try and lead a lap. See that 32 Tide ride for William Carp. The question is, the 32 Tide ride, is it the Craven one? Or is it the Scott Pruitt one? I think it was Scott Pruitt. I drove that car first. Can't remember. Was it Pruitt? I want to say it was Scott Pruitt. I could be wrong. Sure. I'm sure Papa Cave out there will correct me if I'm wrong. Those lights are still on the pace car as we work our gears and glitz caution here. Alright, lights out on the pace car. We'll double file up for this restart. Carl Rourke will be your leader here. Carl still has not pitted. So Carl's going to have to watch the wheel spin here. Here we go, out of turn number 4. Pace car's in. Rourke's going to get on the loud putt early. Try and get that jump on Benjamin. He will. We'll take it down into turns 1 and 2. The 0-9. Oh! He bounced it off the wall. It's going to bring the car down. Let's find Brown here. Alright, let's watch William Brown here and see what happened to him. Just got in a little bit too deep. Caught the wall, and unfortunately the 10, nowhere for him to go as he runs into the side of him. That'll put us back under caution again. And it looks like our leader decided to go ahead and bring it down pit road this time. Bentley Glasser there in that 33. As we work our third caution of the day. Pete Woodrum in that John Andretti RCA Cale Yarborough Motorsports throwback. You guys have a favorite throwback you've seen so far? One that stands out to you? Me personally, I'm a little biased, but I'm digging the 52. Always been a Jimmy Means fan. The 43 with the silver and the blue. Was that Bobby Hamilton? I want to say that was a Bobby car. Could be wrong. Uncle Kenny says he's digging the 28 and the 32. Okay. Here in a little bit, we'll get a good look at all of them as we'll go through the field and take a look at all of them. Papa Cave says it is Bobby. Okay. Thought that was Bobby's scheme. Well, Papa Cave, which one's your favorite so far? What about you, Kendra? Do you have a favorite throwback scheme out there? And Tim Cook, how about you? Do you have a favorite as well? Lights are on the pace cars. We get ready to go. I'm in as a spectator. Papa Cave says, gives you wings, like in the Red Bull one. Okay. Alright, here we go. Out of turn number 4. Green flag back in the air. Butcher Benjamin gets the jump. Carp, Cook, Sadler, and Thorne try to chase him down into turn number 1. Butcher Benjamin, though, with that good jump there, able to get away and clear the field by about half a 5.5, 6 car lengths, but about a half a second. And as they come off of turn number 4, they'll cross the stripe here. 28 laps completed, working lap 29. And Butcher Benjamin continues to leave. But the battle is starting to heat up for second place between Carp and Cook. As Cook was to have it last night. But never know. As you watch Butcher Benjamin continue to lead right here. .30 laps will be in the book when he gets back to the stripe. Santa, what's going on, brother? As Benjamin has now stretched his lead out to 1.3 seconds. Not only is Darlington a racetrack kind of race, but it's also a, you know, conserve the tires, as we had somebody down on the apron here when they come off the corner. Sure who that was, it the 45? No, it wasn't the 45. Maybe that was Kenny Heath in the 44, it looks like. Yep. Another Kyle Petty throwback. See if we can see what happened to Kenny. Oh, he just got too high out of 2. Caught that outside wall, shutting back to the inside. So that puts us back under caution here. I don't know. You guys tell me. Was the audio real low? Butcher Benjamin is going to stay out along with Carp and Cook. Those of you over on the YouTube side, does it sound good? Is it volume too low, too high? Let me know. As the field makes their way back out onto the racetrack after pit stops here. Uncle Kenny says his audio is good. Okay. Papa Case is good on his end as well. Okay. Hey, it's Miss Rhea. As you watch Alston there in third spot. Mike Lester says Kenny is second best. Okay. Mike's the best. Kenny's second best. Got it. Did I get some food in my belly? Yes, ma'am, I did. I'll probably regret it later and have heartburn, but I did. To Jimmy Gowker there in the Nikatsuki gaming car. All right, lights are out atop the pace car. We'll get ready to go back racing here as we double file up. Here we go out of turn number 4. Green flag back in the air. Butcher Benjamin's going to get the jump. Carp, Cook, Martinez, and Post in your top 5. As Benjamin gets a good clean jump on the field. They'll have Carpenter in by almost a half a second as they come off of turn number 2. As you watch Derek Cook back here in the 88. Making his way up through the field. Oh, getting close to flirting with that outside wall. You can see Hunter Parson battling with Curry. Oh, contact. Zero saves it, but the 16 not going to be so lucky. CKQ2 there trying to look to the inside of the 52. All the while, though, he's got the 0-9 right there on his tail as the 52 is around the 43, bringing along with him the 52. We stay green here. 38 of 147 laps in the books when we get back to the stripe. Several drivers starting to really learn that lesson that we talked about. Race the racetrack here tonight. Don't race each other. As you see Hermie Sadler there working to the inside of Ethan Woodward as Ethan rides the wall out of turn number 4. There you see the 21 of Travis Eccles. If I'm not mistaken, that is a Bill Elliott motorcraft car. As caution back out on the speedway. Not sure who the caution is for this time. Was it Roland? No, he was already sitting on pit road. So I'm not sure. Looks like we got 18 of you over here on the Facebook side watching. We got 10 of you over on the YouTube side. Appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in today. As we make our way through this event. As you see, Gauker now is going to be your leader by option of staying out. But I'll tell you what we're going to do in this next restart. We're going to crank it up. Rhea says that was us direct and flipped 70,000 times. Let's pull up and see if we can see. Miss Rhea, where are you? There you are. Let's go 97. Apply. And we'll go back. Ooh, right in front of the leader. Oh! Oh, it's her and the leader involved in it. Oh! Oh! Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Yeah. So that changes the way this one plays out. Definitely. Definitely changes the way this one plays out. Light should go out on the pace car this time. And they do. And we are going to crank it up here for this restart. Let you guys ride along with some of the drivers here as we get ready to restart here on lap 44, completion of lap 43. And let you guys experience the sights and sounds of Darlington International Raceway. Caution back out on the speedway. See if we can see what brought the caution out here. Trying to see. Oh, out of that. That'll definitely do it. As that's going to put us under caution one more time here. Tell you what, while we work this caution, what do you say we do a little driver fun facts on some of our drivers here? And we're going to start with current leader of the race here. If we have fun facts for this guy here, I think we do though. Taylor Butcher Benjamin out of Baltimore, Maryland. They call him Radar. Calling him is going to be Pete Woodrum. Don't have anything yet on Pete. Gotta get some stuff on Pete. Hunter Poston out of Villisca, Iowa. The Poston Farms car. Derek Failing in the 52 Alka-Seltzer Jimmy Means car. Brian Chew out of Fort Myers, Florida. They call him Chewy. Eugene Thorne out of Kingston, Nova Scotia. See Carl O'Rourke there. Called him Cousin Carl. He's out of Charlotte. Texas, Travis Eccles out of Texas. Ethan Woodward in the number 3 Goodrich Service Chevrolet out of Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Derek Cook out of McGraw's, West Virginia. They call him Quick Draw McGraw. Austin Cook out of Macon, Georgia. Everybody knows who Hermie Sadler is. Michael Lester out of Augusta, Georgia. Anything on TJ? How about William Karp out of Amsterdam, New York? Jimmy Garker out of North Liberty, Indiana. They call him Rocket. Albert Hewins out of Leeds, Maryland. Johnny Castle out of Waynesboro, PA. Albert Hewins again. Oh, Jeff Weimer out of Lancashire, Pennsylvania. There's there. Oh, KQ2 out of Denver, Colorado. Kyle Quintrell. And Jamie Kerr out of Snow Camp, North Carolina. You have Miss Rhea, old snowflake herself, out of Auburn, Maine. Downtown William Brown out of Hamilton, Ohio. Kenny Heath, don't kill Kenny, out of Philadelphia, PA. Says, and now some of your drivers out there as we get ready to go back. Green flag racing here. Pace car drops down. Here we go. Yeah, the broadcast is a little behind, Uncle Kenny. As Butcher Benjamin gets the jump over Woodrum and Poston as they head off into turn number 1. Travis Eccles works off a turn number 2 right there, and then number 21 right behind Eugene Thorne. As you watch Eugene try and make up some ground there on Rourke. Derek Feeling in that number 52, currently running in that 5th spot. Some damage on the front of that race car, but he's done a pretty good job of taking care of it for the most part tonight. As you watch Cousin Carl get to the inside of the 52, they make slight contact there. That's not what you want to do. Oh, Travis Eccles gets loose in the back. Find him real quick. He went. Oh. He rode the wall there all the way out of turn number 4. Then finally just snapped all the way loose on him and then up and over. And on the pit road goes the 21. As you watch the 6th of Austin Cook. Oh! Seen that happen several times today. The driver on that inside usually ends up getting the worst end of the deal. As you watch Hermie work to the back bumper of the 3 of Ethan Woodward there. Hermie will make himself around him. Bob Williams, all good, brother. It happens. Life happens, brother. Life happens. Issues on the 14 there as you see him slow up on the top of the racetrack. The field works by him. But you watch Eugene there running in that 6th spot. Eugene going to come off the corner. Oh, the 98 of Woodrum tried to get under Chew, and that brought Feeling to get to his outside. That got sketched for a moment. Oh! 52 hammers a wall right there behind Cook. Everyone right now chasing Benjamin Butcher. Big wreck. We can see what happened here. Michael Lester, 45, goes down in the corner. Oh, he catches the wall, and then unfortunately, nowhere for the 0 and the 10 or the 71 to go. Or Weimer in the 43. See Hunter Parsons in there. It's Taylor Butcher Benjamin brings it to pit road. Mike Lester says, my fault. Still the best though. He just had a lapse there for a second. Even Superman gets tripped up by kryptonite every now and then, Mike. Oh, you see the motor and Weimer's car finally let go there. Everyone checks up behind Weimer. Now they're just going to go around him to the outside. Mike Lester says, hell yeah. Do I hear the drivers? I have the driver chat turned off. Because if I had it turned on, then everybody could hear what they say. Yeah. But yeah, okay, if you put it on all teams, you should be able to hear what they're saying in the broadcast. Or not in the broadcast, but in the race server. Because we got 58 laps completed. See Jamie Kerr right there riding the apron right now. This Kerr falls in line here. Lights still on top of the pace car here. As we'll have 59 laps completed, working lap 61 when we get back to the track. Phantom Martinez is going to be your leader on this restart with Butcher Benjamin right there to his outside. See what Phantom's able to do here on this restart. As Butcher Benjamin has been the class of the field all night. Closing in on that halfway point. Darlington, just one of those tough old tracks to try and get a hold of. Gives drivers fits week in, week out. Green flag in the air. Benjamin gets the jump on the outside. Martinez doesn't get the jump he wants, so that's going to allow Benjamin to have the lead when they get to turns 1 and 2. I tell you, Benjamin shot out of a rocket on every one of these restarts, able to get a big jump. As Austin Cook's going to look to the inside of Phantom as they go into turns 3 and 4. Phantom struggling a little bit on this restart as he'll fall back to third. But Butcher Benjamin, your leader, as we've completed 61 laps, working lap 62. Mike Lester said, "So pit reporter." What you got for me down there, Mike? Let everybody in the chat know what we got going on down there. As Taylor Butcher Benjamin works off a turn number 4, he'll cross the stripe, completing 62 laps of our scheduled 147. I tell you what, how about we finish our crank it up? We didn't get it finished a while ago. Alrighty, we're back to live action. Mike Lester says the ice cream down in the pit area is good tonight, and wants to know wants Kendra to let him know how his pets are doing. He's watching Ethan Woodward there in the number 3 as he comes off of turn number 2 and works down the back straightaway. You saw the battle there between Hermie Sadler and Phantom. That was a prime example of what I was talking about spending too much time racing the driver around you instead of racing the racetrack. For Phantom, it would have probably worked out better for him and Hermie both if they would have just let each other go there. Let that driver go, get in line behind him, learn some stuff. But right now, Hermie Sadler has made his way back inside the top 5. Be interested to see what Hermie can do over a long run here versus some of these guys. Talking about a driver with real life experience around this racetrack, but I don't think Sim can compete with real life experience when it comes to this racetrack. There's some other racetracks out there that I think sim wise pretty decent. You'll be able to handle all. But I think a track like Darlington and knowing how to race this racetrack and understanding the feel of a race car at this racetrack, I think goes a long way. So it'll be interesting to see what Hermie's able to do here over a long run. If we're able to get one. Last time by, your leader ran a 28.677. Second place, Austin Cook with a 28.168. Third place, Brian Chu, 28.971. William Carp in fourth, a 28.260, and a 28.273 out of Hermie Sadler. So right now, everyone just a little bit quicker than our leader, except for maybe third place. I don't know. I don't. I'll be honest with you. If I had a guess as to the rig Hermie Sadler has, I would guess that Hermie probably has a Wheeler Metal uh, motion rig or WR1 sim rig. A lot of NASCAR guys have the WR1 rigs. Not everybody's got that full blown one like Denny Hamlin. Matter of fact, give me a second here. We might be able to figure out. Let's see here. Did you see Phantom coming to pit road? Do not see it. I was hoping maybe I could pull it up real quick, but I don't. It may be on his Michael Lester says he uses a PS5 controller. If anybody out there has Twitter, you maybe can find a picture of it on his Twitter. He may have posted it on his Twitter at some point. Wouldn't surprise me. Take a glance at Hunter Parsons' car. Hunter Parsons. Hunter Parsons. I got Hunter Poston. Hunter Parsons. I have him in the 0. Maybe a situation like we talked about the other day, Rhea. As you watch Pete Woodrum there in 9th, work his way around Eugene there. Eugene coming off of pit road after his spin. As you see Ethan Woodward work down the back straight away here. There's Derek Cook in the number 14 Mobile 1 Mustang. See Feeling there in the 52 as he works through the corner. We've passed halfway now. Mike Lester says, bye, Kitty. Hermie Sadler now made his way up to 4th. He's worked his way around Brian Chu. Next time by, we'll take a look at the line, the speed at the line. Butcher Benjamin just ran a 29.005. Austin Cook a 29.185. William Cart a 29.003. Hermie Sadler a 28.862. Brian Chu a 29.881. So it definitely looks as if a real life experience and knowing how to take care of your tires and race this racetrack paying off for Hermie, as he's the fastest car right now on the racetrack. As our camera is in love with Pete Woodrum tonight. See Albert Hewins there in the 83. Oh, contact with the wall. Remember, only 50% fuel, if I'm not mistaken, is what these guys run in this series. So it's been 24 laps since the last time these guys pitted. So see how many more laps they can go here without having to pit. As it looks like the leader, yep, Tyler Butcher Benjamin already on pit road, so it looks like 25 laps. It's about the extent for him, as he'd fallen off almost 2 seconds of what his fastest lap time was. As William Carp is now going to take over the lead here in the cycle of pit stops, as he leads Hermie Sadler by 1.666 seconds. As we work lap 84 of 147. Kenny says, yep, fuel 50% according to info. Okay. I feel special. Uncle Kenny's in there watching the race from the inside for me. It's almost like having someone in the trailer back there feeding me information. Oh no, the 14 gets loose. Right in front of our leader, William Carp. We stay green though. We stay green. We see Carp now catching up to old Q-Tip. Q-Tip's had a rough night here tonight so far. I'm kind of curious if maybe Taylor didn't pit a little too soon. We'll find out that, or he wants to try and take advantage of the fresh tires. But the problem with taking advantage of the fresh tires is Carp and Sadler have shown over the long run they're fast. So, you know, that's just giving them more and more time on the end of these runs to be out in front. All right, well, the answer to that one. That one is the Ricky one, and not the Scott Pruitt one. As you see Carp work his way around, Travis Eccles there, old Texas Travis. As the leaders work through lap traffic right here. I'm going to be honest with you, this right here, this is typical Darlington racing right here. Darlington's known for a bunch of early cautions and then a long green flag run in the middle of the race. As the drivers begin to settle down. But right now, your leader has been out there for 31 laps. Be 32 as he stays out this time. So it's a 7-lap difference between themselves and Benjamin. As you watch Carp come off a turn number 2. Ooh, not sure what happened to Hermie there, but he lost a lot of ground. As he goes in the corner here. Oh! Lap car. Oh. Hermie's going to probably have to use that fast repair when he comes to pit road this time, as that damage is definitely hurting the right front of that race car. As you see the damage there, as he's went from being a half a second back of William Carp to now almost 2 seconds behind him. We'll see if he can get it going here. We'll see what lap times look like this time at the stripe. William just ran a 29.837. Hermie with a 29.347. So Hermie's still Speed-wise, still where he needs to be. Not as bad off as I thought he would be. Right now, though, only 4 drivers left on the lead lap. William Carp, Hermie Sadler, Carl Rourke, and Albert Hewen. As you see, Hermie and Rourke, or Carp, both coming to pit road this time. No, you can't push it around here, Uncle Kim. This track will, it'll make you pay, I'm telling you. Don't call her the lady in black. Track too tough to tame for nothing. She'll give you your stripe and make sure you wear it with pride. As you watch the 32 of Carp hit his box, he'll come to a complete stop as you see Sadler right there in front of him as he hits his box. All this cycles through, it should give the lead back to Taylor Benjamin. As Carp down and away, he'll get out ahead of Hermie. Hermie will pull out behind him. So let's see how much ground these guys actually lost to Benjamin here by staying out an extra 10 laps over what Benjamin stayed out. But I think it'll work for him on the backside of the run. Not so sure about the front side of it here. As we wait for him to come around and hit the stripe to kind of update all the standings. Alright, well, it looks like Benjamin's going to have a 17-second advantage over Carp, a 18.5-second advantage over Chew, and 19.5 seconds over Hermie Sadler. Kind of curious, did Hermie use his fast repair there? Doesn't look like it. No. That damage is still there on that race car, or at least it looks like it is. Yeah, damage is still there, so he didn't use it. He's got it for later still. Unless he's already used it. I've got lots of lady in black stripes in the 97 and nice. Craven and Bush, 32 in the 97. I was there at that race that year. I was actually sitting right there on the back stretch. And I remember telling my daddy, as we were watching, I kept telling my dad, I was like, dude, Ricky's coming. Dad's like, nah, he won't catch Kurt. Kurt's too far gone. I'm like, dude, he's coming. And he caught him. But the thing nobody talks about, though, is Johnny Benson was running third at the time. And if that race would have went another 3 laps, Johnny Benson was going to have the same as well. But to this day, the Darlington Craven Bush race, if I'm not mistaken, is still the closest finish in NASCAR history. I know it's at least still in the top 5. As you watch your leader there, Taylor Butcher Benjamin. So let's take a look at this. As when the leader gets to the stripe, we'll have 99 laps completed. We know you can go 36 laps on a tank of fuel, at least, because that's what Sadler and Carp just did. So we know 36 laps is possible. So for Sadler and Carp, we know they only have to make one more stop. Benjamin and Cook are on lap 17 right now, which means they got another 20 laps to go, which means they only have to make one more stop. So, without a caution, will Carp and Sadler be able to make up 15 to 20 seconds is the question. As Carp works to the inside of Phantom here as they come off of turn number 2. Ooh, Phantom gets to the wall right in front of Carp. Tough break for Carp in the 32 as he's going to have heavy damage, and that's going to bring the caution out. As Phantom just got the wall on the exit of the corner. Wee Man, what's going on, brother? You're right here. Carp tries to get to his inside, backs off. And then as they come off the corner, Phantom just catches the wall. Nowhere for Carp to go as Phantom comes down across his nose. Tough break for William Carp. Hopefully he has a fast repair. But alright, here's the thing. This does not put us inside of our pit window. This is still on the outside of our pit window. So, you know Benjamin and Cook are coming in. They got 20 laps on their tires. Does Sadler come in? And does Chew come in? We're going to find out here. It looks like Sadler is coming in. Okay. Uncle Kenny says, pit now. Get yourself ready for a stop and go later. Okay. Wee Man, how you doing out there on the YouTube side? Hell yeah. Did you have too much fun over at old Shut the Front Door's house? Yeah, Uncle Kenny Wee Man's still in Facebook jail. I think he gets out of jail tomorrow. I think. Yeah, I want to say it's tomorrow. The 8th is when he gets out of Facebook jail. Alrighty. Wingman says, I just feel off today for some reason. We had a blast watching Jace wheel that thing, and I get out at midnight tonight. I believe. Be right back, let me find out. He'll screw up probation tomorrow. Probably. Probably, Papa K, probably. So 106 laps in the books as we get ready to go back racing here. Looks like Carp was able to get some damage repaired on his car. He'll be fourth on this initial restart here. 9 hours Wingman gets out, he says. Here we go, out of turn number 4. Green flag in the air, 106 laps completed. Working lap 107, 42 laps to go. Will a driver be brave enough to try and risk going the whole way? My numbers in my squares. You see Hermie Sadler there currently in 6th. As it looks like Hermie actually came back down and topped it back off. Hermie may be trying to win this thing on fuel mileage. Let's see what he does lap time wise here. Last time by he was a 29.132, so he's not pushing hard. $28,204 that time. Leader 27.3. So he's the second off of what the leader's pace is right now. Oh, the 7's going to go around off the nose of the 31. No caution as of yet. We stay green. $110 laps will be in the books. Working lap 111. Last time by. If Hermie's trying to save, he ain't trying to save that much. He ran a 27.9 just a minute ago, so we'll see. Watch that 52 lead this pack here. But Brian Chu currently in that 4th spot, right behind Poston there. As Hermie Sadler now has made his way around Carr. So move Hermie back inside the top 5. Benjamin the Butcher out to a 2.5 lead over Austin Cook. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Dangerous move by the leader. $114 laps completed, with a lap 115 of 147 here. So here's my question. Who thinks maybe Hermie Sadler's got enough fuel to make it to the end? I know this much. Taylor's lap time fell off last time, but of course he got loose as he came off the corner, so this time picks it back up to a 29.356. Nobody is running the 28.047 like Hermie is. 115 laps in the books, working lap 116. This is going to get interesting as we get down to the end of this thing. Ooh. Another scary moment for Hermie there. With another lap car. I'm curious though, because some of them, yeah, I mean, it's by the time they went back green. Let's see, right now Hermie Sadler has 13 laps of fuel that he's ran through. So 147 minus 13 was what, 33 laps? Yeah. I mean, 36 was as far as they went before. Hey, Gary. I'm trying to do the math and it's not adding up. It's going to be extremely close. Yeah, some are trying to save tires, but honestly, Uncle Kenny, I'm looking at the lap times they're turning. I mean, Hermie's up to third now. He's running a 28.8. Leader ran a 28.3. So, I mean, how much is he actually saving? Benjamin has a 2-second advantage on the field right now. This is going to be close. I think Hermie and them are going to do a splash and go. I think he's going to go no tires, just a splash of fuel, and go. I mean, I could be wrong. But I think Benjamin's going to do the same thing. So, best case scenario, yeah, the leaders won another caution. As you watch William Carp there in the 32, currently running in that 4th spot. William Carp and Hermie Sadler have been the fastest over the long run all night long. Benjamin has been the fastest, most consistent probably all night. Throughout an entire run, he's fast at the beginning, he's fast at the end. But as far as, 52 gets loose off the corner after touching the wall. But if you're talking top 5 most consistent or fastest lap times, then I think, you're talking Hermie and some other people and some really, really interesting rigs. But right now, though, Hermie 8.3 seconds back on Benjamin. We've got 127 laps complete, or 126 laps completed. Working lap 127. Let's do this with 21 laps to go. 20. Will there be a caution? We're still green here. Austin Cook runs in second. Sadler third. Carp fourth. Chew fifth. But Benjamin out front by 2.5 seconds over Cook. 8.3 over Sadler, as we have 19 laps to go. We're right inside that window where Benjamin pitted last time. Benjamin pitted on 26 laps last time. So, and sure enough, here he comes. Here comes Taylor Benjamin. I think if you're Hermie Sadler and your Carp, and maybe even if you're... No, Cook's going to come in. I think you stay out and try and see if you can get a caution and try to put my lap down. I think that's the only way you win this thing. If you go ahead and pit now, you're not going to catch him. So I think you've made your bet on that last green flag run we had, and you just got to go. But that's going to hand the lead over to Hermie Sadler. Carp's going to be second. Rourke's going to be third. $16 laps to go. Carp has decided to bring his car to pit road. At least Hermie Sadler out there. Scott Brimkamp, what's going on? See, Benjamin 1 lap down to Sadler right now. Yeah, I think if you're Hermie Sadler, you're just hoping for a caution. You're hoping for a caution. You got another 10 laps. We know he can go another 10 laps. But I wonder if he saved enough to save 5 laps worth of fuel. And right now, let's be honest, he's a lap ahead of everybody. Nope, he's going to come to pit road. So Sadler's going to give it up. He's going to bring it to pit road. So no way for him to be able to make it on fuel. So he gives it up and brings it back. So that'll hand the lead back over to Benjamin here as he comes out of turn number 4. But right now, though, Benjamin has Austin Cook right on his back bumper. As Austin Cook has stepped it up a notch and is trying to run Benjamin down. Remember, Benjamin had almost a 3-second lead before that pit cycle started. So Austin Cook trying to make it happen as he comes out of turn number 4. We'll have 13 laps to go. Man says, I knew they weren't going to make it. Oh, Eugene Thorne gets loose. As you watch, Oh, Cook took the lead away from Benjamin. What happened there? Lap traffic again? Oh, he just got loose on the back bumper of lap traffic there. Wow. Austin Cook, now your leader. As we got 11 laps to go, and Austin Cook out front. By almost 7/10 of a second. Can Benjamin get back up on the horse to chase him down? Check the speeds at the line this time. As you can see, Austin or Benjamin back there slinging it sideways. 27.956 for your leader, 27.796 for second place. So Benjamin a little bit quicker. Nine to go as they cross the stripe for Austin Cook. Benjamin reeling him in, lead down to 4/10 of a second. And remember all that talking I done about race the racetrack? Well, you throw that out the window now. Now you focus in on that back bumper, that 6, and you go get him. All lap traffic. Austin Cook catches him at the worst place in the middle of 3 and 4. That's going to allow Benjamin to get a huge run off the corner. 8 laps to go. Benjamin is now there within a car length. Down the back straightaway they go. Austin Cook and the Mark Martin throwback versus the Dale Jr. throwback. As they go into turns 1 and 2, 7 laps to go. Here they come out of turn number 4. They're going to catch lap traffic again. How much of a problem will lap traffic be as we have 6 laps to go? They're going to catch him at the worst place again. Center of the corner. Oh. Cook and Benjamin going to go to the outside of the lap traffic this time. They're just catching lap traffic at the worst places they can catch them. Or at least Austin is, and it's allowing Benjamin to get huge runs on him. Benjamin is right there. He's on his bumper. 5 to go as they go into turns 1 and 2. All Austin Cook can do at this point is just run his lap. Don't try anything fancy here. Just run your race. Hope the lap traffic gives you a break. This time the 7's going to cut him some slack. Going to give him the corner. They'll cross the stripe. 4 laps to go for Austin Cook with Benjamin right there on his back bumper. Off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Cook goes defensive, leaving the outside to Benjamin, but Benjamin won't use it. He'll stay tucked in behind the 6. As they come out of turn number 4, they'll cross the stripe. 3 laps to go. Oh, what? 2 foot between these 2 drivers? Here we go, out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Are we setting up for a crazy finish here? Benjamin looks to the outside. Once again, Cook goes defensive. They come off of turn number 4. Oh, Cook shoves the nose. That allows Benjamin to get a run. He'll be there to his inside. He has to back out of it because Cook plays chicken with him and doesn't back out first. 2 to go as they go through turns 1 and 2. Oh, Cook catches the wall out of turn number 2. Oh. Oh, he threw the block after getting into the wall, not allowing Benjamin to get around him. They're going to come out of turn number 4. White flag in the air. Gloves are off. Final time into turns 1 and 2 is that Serena Sweet Soap's going to go. White flags in the air. Cook and Benjamin out of turn number 2. Austin Cook with a slight advantage. They got a lap car in front of them. They'll come through turns 3 and 4. Benjamin back the corner up to try and get a big run on the exit. He's going to catch the wall. Austin Cook is going to hold on and win your Joka Graphix 200 from Darlington. Austin Cook going to be your winner. Benjamin is going to come home second. Sadler finishes third. And all of the conversation this week is going to be about what happened off of turn number 2 with 2 laps to go. As we'll pause it right there. We're going to roll that beautiful beam footage and we'll be right back with your Matrix Muscle Cars post-race show.
Let me ask, do you have projects hanging around your yard? Maybe they're in your garage. Or hey, if you're my dad, you find them every time you cut grass. Let me tell you what, you need to check out the guys at Matrix Muscle Cars. Let me tell you about this little company down there in Birmingham, Alabama called Matrix Muscle Cars. These guys take old and make new. Whether it be a full restoration, hey, who knows, maybe you got a rat rod that you want custom, a pickup, they can do it all. Let me tell you, they like to take old and make new. All right, so that's all I've got. Be sure you go check them out on Facebook. Once again, Matrix Muscle Cars, Birmingham, Alabama, taking old and making new. Hey, which way is it to Alabama?
What is this one supposed to be? Robbie. Robbie, is this the room I'm supposed to be in?
I'm in the middle of doing a commercial. 1 second.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Alrighty, folks.
Robbie, I can't hear you.
I gotta give you a second. Yeah. Also, I'll holler at you when I'm ready, brother. I promise.
That's okay, Robbie, I get it. You're just dying laughing. I understand.
Alrighty. So let's take a look here. Oh my. My oh my oh my. My oh my. Me oh my. Me oh my. Alright. So, first things first, I want to give a shout out to our third place finisher tonight, your gearsandglitz.com. Gearswear third place finisher, Hermie Sadler in the number 30. As Hermie runs a excellent race tonight. Would have been interesting to see if this thing would have stayed green, how it would have played out for him on the long runs. But Hermie will come home in third place tonight. So congratulations, Hermie, on the third place finish, as I do not see Hermie in Discord, so not able to pull him up for an interview. So, but congratulations to Hermie on being your third place finisher. We're now going to bring up, or I'm going to get somebody to bring up for me, your second place finisher tonight. He's going to be the driver of that number 8. Oh, Taylor Butcher Benjamin, as he brings it home in second place tonight. As one second here as we pull his car up for everybody to take a look at.
I'm trying to see which way she's going. Hits the wall, and yeah.
So we'll get started with our second place Gearhead Coffee second place finisher. Taylor Butcher Benjamin. Robbie in the booth. You got a copy, brother?
Yes, I do.
Taylor, hell of a race for you tonight, man. You're going to walk away leading the most laps. Lap traffic at the end just seems like it was the root of all evil there for a while.
Yeah, it's just kind of common at this track. I mean, a lot of people have different pace and a lot of damaged cars trying to make it around to the finish. And, I mean, it happens in real life, too. So, I mean, that was kind of disappointing. But all in all, I was really lucky to even have anything at the end, because on lap 39, when Rhea and I had that little mishap on the back stretch, I was lucky to land on my wheels and not have to tow back and lose a couple of laps. So glad that worked out and was able to still make it an exciting race at the end. I know with 2 to go, I saw Austin hit the wall, and I don't know if after he hit the wall, he moved down the block, or if his car just kind of followed down there. But I hit him in the back end and lost some downforce there some front downforce there on the last lap and a half. But it was a pretty exciting race. I mean, it was looking kind of shaping up for one of those Craven Busch finishes for a while there, it looked like.
Yeah, the last 10, 15 laps definitely got intense there, especially once lap traffic and all got involved and the fresh tires in there. Now, let me ask you this. If it wouldn't have been for that late race caution, the strategies that were being played out there were all over the place. As you had Sadler and Carp running a longer run strategy than you guys were running. It seemed like they could go about 36, 37 laps on the sake of fuel, where around 25 to 27 was kind of where you pitted. Was that just more preference on your side to pit early, try and short pit it?
Oh, a couple factors. Well, one, Austin kind of caught out on the radio that he was pitting, so I kind of countered that strategy. Plus, I thought with the amount of cars on the lead lap, you know, there was only like 7 or so at that point, so I didn't feel like I'd be losing all that much if I pitted then. But really would have liked to have that caution come out a little bit later, so we would have been able to make it on fuel, because if I had run all the way dry, I would have been about 6 laps short. So it would have prevented that situation. But I mean, that kind of stuff not really in your control.
Yeah, definitely hard to control when cautions come out, man. But hell of a job for you tonight. Like I said, you'll walk out of here leading the most laps. If I'm not mistaken, you came in as the points leader. You should leave here as the points leader. So, all in all, good job for you, man. You're going to come home tonight's Gearhead Coffee second place finisher. Who all you want to give shout-outs to?
And definitely thanks to Rhea and Ishmael for putting on the league. All the guys on my Twitch chat hanging out, having a good time and encouraging, and you for putting on the broadcast.
Oh, yeah, brother. Well, congratulations again for coming home tonight's Gearhead Coffee second place finisher.
All right, thanks, man.
Alrighty, that is your second place finisher tonight, Taylor Butcher Benjamin, and the number 88 Mountain Dew Chevrolet. So he's going to come on your Gearhead Coffee second place finisher. We're now going to head down to Shatterbatter Victory Lane, where we'll catch up with tonight's race winner, driver of that number 6, Austin Cook, as he brings the Mark Martin throwback to Victory Lane. Austin Cook, Robbie in the booth, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I have a copy.
Well, Austin, at the end of the day, you're able to pull it away and grab the victory, brother. Tell us about it.
Oh, man, it was an amazing race. We just had an amazing number 6 Ford Mustang. Hate that I had to hit Robbie there at the end. Or Taylor. Excuse me. But, it was just an amazing car, amazing race, amazing racetrack even. Towards the end, their lap traffic kind of got in the way. It actually helped us just a little bit. But all in all, just an amazing race.
It definitely seemed like a good battle between you and Benjamin there going to the end.
Yep.
Everyone's going to talk about turn 2 on the second to last lap. You catch
Yeah.
the wall, come down across the track. Is that just momentum bringing you down, or was it
I hit
gloves
the wall
off?
so hard, I don't even know what happened.
He still hit it so hard, don't even know what happened. Well, brother, it all works out for you. You
Yes,
able
sir.
to walk away with the victory tonight, man? Who are
Yes,
you going to
sir.
give a shout out to?
Oh man, just glory be to God. Thank my family for even giving me the opportunity to be sitting here.
Heck yeah, brother. Well, congratulations on the victory, and look forward to seeing you go for more this year.
Thank you. I hope for more.
Heck yeah. Alrighty, that is your race winner tonight, Austin Cook in the number 6, as he will bring it home in victory lane. We're now going to get ready to go through your final race rundown here. As if I can get my stuff to cooperate with me here. 1 second. Because nothing wants to cooperate the way I want it to. Your final race results here tonight. As you can hear the bass hole getting a little wound up. Coming home first tonight is going to be Austin Cook. Taylor Butcher Benjamin is going to come home second. Hermie Sadler is going to come home third. William Carp comes home fourth. Fifth is going to go to Brian Chew, old Chewy. Pete Woodrum comes home sixth. Carl Rourke comes home seventh. Derek Cook comes home eighth. Ninth place is going to go to Phantom Martinez. 10th to Eugene Thorne. 11th to Ethan Woodward. 12th is going to go to Hunter Poston. 13th goes to Derek Felling. 14th, old Q-Tip, Kyle Contral. 15th goes to Jeff Wimmer. 16th to Jamie Kerr. 17th, Albert Hewins. Dave Holmberg comes home 18th. Travis Eccles, old Texas Travis, comes home 19th. Hunter Parson comes home 20th. 21st goes to David Bauk. 22nd to Michael Lester. 23rd, Johnny Castle. 24th goes to TJ Chrisman. 25th goes to old snowflake herself, Rhea Ferris. Jimmy Gowker comes home 26th. Roland Landry, old paparazzi, comes home 27th. Bentley Glasser comes home 28th. 29th is going to go to downtown William Brown as he struggles here tonight. And Kenny Heath's going to come home 30th. Tyler J. Curley 31st. David Swift 32nd. And those will be your 32 drivers that done a battle here tonight at Darlington. Can't thank each and every one of you enough for coming out and hanging out with us here today, as we got an early broadcast in so that everybody can watch the Super Bowl tonight. Those of y'all that are watching the big Super football game, enjoy it. I probably won't get to, but you know, it is what it is. Of course, I hadn't watched any all year, so can't really say anything. But everybody enjoy it. Appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. And as I always say when I close these things out, make sure you hug the one you love. Tell them you love them, because it's a crazy world that we live in. And if nothing else, we need to make sure that we love each other and take care of each other. But everybody be good. For Beehive Media, I am Robbie, and we are out of here. Everybody be good.